Hello everyone and welcome back to Ace Attorney Investigations Miles Edgeworth, where we just finished up our first, case. There aren't really trials, it seems like. You just have your, they do, the cross-examination sort of thing. Which was interesting. Oh, I didn't save. Let's save. But, Turnabout Airlines. I'm so excited to see this. Also, I think I recognize the outline of the person. Is that Von Karma? The top silhouette makes me think yes. But we'll see. The murder in my office. The return of the great thief, Yadagasur Garasu. Thinking back, everything began on that fateful day 2 days ago. Two days earlier, okay. Yeah, I didn't really get what this was about. Turnabout Airlines. So is this like a case from the past? What? What? Yes, everything began up in the air, 9,000 feet in the air to be precise. Thank you for flying iFly Airlines. We are currently experiencing some slight turbulence. Is there a piano on board? We are asking all passengers to please return to their seats and fasten their seatbelt. I've never heard of a plane with a piano. What? So something happened here. Oh no! Oh, we got knocked out. March 12th, 6:13 a.m. Flight I-390, first floor lounge. Ugh. I'm guessing that wasn't Von Karma then. Why do I feel like I just woke up from a horrible nightmare? 6:13, huh? Guess I was out cold for about 10 minutes. Slight turbulence indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, we are currently experiencing some slight turbulence. Oh my god. Why is the text so slow all of a sudden? For your safety, we ask that you return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts. Suppose turbulence is to be expected on a flight. Admittedly, I'm less than comfortable with anything resembling earthquakes. I was wondering about that, because I know that was like his big thing. Can I open the menu? I would love to... what's this? A travel wallet, but it's not mine. How did someone else's travel wallet wind up in my pocket? Ugh, my head. Why won't this headache go away? I'll take care of this travel wallet later, or hand it off to an attendant. Uh-oh. From the earthquake-like turbulence to an elevator. What am I doing hesitating like this? Actually, I know full well why I hesitate. It was when I was still but a young child. I was caught up in a murder that happened in an elevator. But how long am I going to let my past haunt me? It's just an elevator. I'm a grown man now. I need to behave like one. Oh my god, it's Byakuya Togami! Also, I'm thinking that's whose silhouette we saw. From doing the thumbnails, I've gotten like a little, I don't know what the word is. I started to notice more like the shapes of the characters. So yeah, like especially the hair. Like I'm very familiar with how a lot of characters' hair looks now because trying to like trim around that is just delightful. What in the world happened? Is there something wrong, sir? I must ask that you please return to your seat. Eek! So the wallet is... He's dead! Please calm down. We mustn't jump to conclusions without all the facts. What's wrong? Did something happen? You murderer! What? No, you have it all wrong. It wasn't me. Second floor, first class. Everyone, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I have an important announcement. I'm one of your flight attendants today, Rhoda Tenero. And you're the murderer, aren't you? Unfortunately, we have just had a minor accident on this flight. An accident? Don't treat us like we're stupid. I caught a glimpse of it. Caught a glimpse and it was a murder. What, a murder? What's going on with this flight? Everyone, please calm down. There's no reason to panic. This flight will stay on course and make its scheduled landing. We are still currently in the middle of a rough patch of turbulence, so until we are out of this area of turbulence, I ask that you please remain seated. But someone was killed, right? I mean, what about the killer? Let me off! Please, there's no need to feel threatened. We have already apprehended the culprit. I ask everyone, please remain calm. What the heck is he talking about? Why should we remain calm? My name is Miles Edgeworth. I'm a prosecutor, and I assure you I am not the killer. Ha! Being a prosecutor doesn't make you incapable of murder, buddy. Now you listen here. I am not the killer and simply found the body. So you say, however, I'm sure that you are the perpetrator of this crime. I swear on my honor as a professional flight attendant. Oh, is that right? I know what I saw. And there's even very strong incriminating evidence to back me up. The wallet. What kind of incriminating evidence is she talking about? We've already alerted the proper authorities at our destination. Until we land, you will remain in our custody by the powers vested in our captain. I'm very sorry, but please understand our situation. Your situation? I'm more concerned with mine and the direction it's going in. I'm not about to just sit idly by while I get accused of murder. Again? Miss Tenero, was it? Yes. I was wondering if you might give me a chance. A chance to do what? A chance to plead my case, and a chance to ask what you meant by incriminating evidence just now. To accuse a passenger of such a grave crime without allowing him to give a proper defense. Can the professional flight attendant decide if you really call this action righteous? You have a point. Very well, I'll listen to what you have to say. But be wary of what you reveal. I'm afraid you'll only look even more suspicious if your explanation fails to satisfy. I also do not have the time to deal with you all day, so please make it quick. Of course. As you wish. Good. Very well then. Let's get started. You know for a fact that I didn't kill that man in that elevator. What I don't know is what sort of evidence she has up her sleeve. But I'm certain it doesn't fit with how the crime really occurred. What Miss Tenero saw. I swear to tell the whole truth as a professional flight attendant. Unfortunately for you, Mr. Edgeworth, I'm certain you are the killer. The scene I saw in front of the elevator. It was you standing there with fresh blood dripping off the murder weapon. So if you would please cooperate, we'll turn you over just as soon as we land. That's it? That's her evidence? I don't think you could ask for a more perfect witness testimony. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? Not really. It's hardly perfect when there's a gaping hole in it. Tell me, what exactly puts the pro and professional flight attendant for you? Well, it means we are very professional about how we take care of our passengers. Services like fetching papers and responding to calls are done with speed and accuracy. I can assure you that I give testimonies with the same level of professionalism. But I'm sure you've already realized that by now, right? It's a bit hard to appreciate your professionalism when I'm the one under suspicion. And there you have it. My professional testimony is accurate and reliable. You certainly seem sure of yourself. Of course, a professional flight attendant can't afford to make mistakes after all. Perhaps, but you must admit there are few who can look at a murder with a clear mind. We attendants all go through extensive training and are always calm and collected. We'll even calmly serve you coffee if you so wish, as a plane makes a splashdown. I fail to see how that would be the calm and rational thing to do in an emergency. Even until the bitter end, we are there to serve the passengers. You are so the murderer! That is the duty of all professional flight attendants. You certainly are confident. Anyway, shall we return to your testimony? Oh, there she's sweating. Yes, what did you see in front of the elevator? That's what I was just about to tell you, Mr. Edgeworth. framed by the elevator doors and bathed in the light of coming from within. With fresh blood dripping off the murder weapon. He had the freaking wallet in his hand. The murder weapon dripping with blood. Really now? I swear that was the grisly scene I saw before me. Thank goodness it wasn't a passenger who saw, or there'd be widespread panic by now. As I recall, you were quite panicked yourself at the time. Excuse me? You were scared enough to misread the situation and accuse me of murder. Nonsense. Professional flight attendants cannot afford to be that flustered. I witnessed the murder scene, and I'm now listening to your defense, all with a smile. Apparently also lie with a smile on your face. I'm not the culprit, and yet you would keep these restraints on me. Mr. Edgeworth, please try to understand what kind of situation you're in right now. And what exactly is my situation? I have the backing of the captain to keep you bound in this way. We are within our legal right to restrain anyone who might threaten our captain mid-flight. In essence, you're in the same situation as someone who has been arrested by the police. So I'm to stay restrained until I can clear up all of her doubts? At least I'm close. Her mistake shines like the silver lining on a dark rain cloud, and I'm going to capture some of that light with evidence. Yep. Murder weapon. We definitely don't have a murder weapon. I think this is actually going to make things worse, but I don't know what to do. Miss Tenero. What is with this yelling all of a sudden? Force of habit. Well, it doesn't matter. Miss Tenero, you say you saw the murder weapon dripping with blood. Is that correct? Yes. All that blood. Drip, drip, drip. Just recalling that scene sends chills down my spine. Sorry, but your so-called professional flight attendant training has failed you. What? I'd like to direct your attention to this. Do you know what this is? It's a travel wallet, right? It looks a little big and bulky. The thing you saw me holding when I discovered the dead body in the elevator was this very travel wallet, Miss Tenero. What? Impossible. Now then, do you still think I am the killer? That I killed him with the travel wallet? I saw blood dripping from the wallet. I know I did. As you can see, this wallet is clearly stained. But if you'd be so kind as to take a whiff, I think you'd agree it's only grape juice. I have come to appreciate their use of juice in place of alcohol. I was a little leery of it at first, just because, like, so many older, like, NES and SNES games especially would, like, things that were clearly alcohol they would call juice. So I was always, like, a little cynical about that, but it being a conscious choice is kind of funny to me. Then, that's right, you mistook grape juice for blood. The murder weapon dripping with blood does not in fact exist. No. There, that should clear up that pesky accusation, except it's gonna be his travel wallet, you dingus. Oh, wait just a sec. That is... I mean, even a wallet could be deadly if it was wrapped around something heavy. I demand that you show me what's inside. Oh, no. She's trembling, and the tacked on please at the end sounds like I've got her. No, because it's his! There, no need to look inside. Even you can tell from its appearance that it's light. No, I can't be sure of anything until I see the contents of that wallet for myself. Because, oh, she knows it's his. She put it there. She's a persistent one. I suppose we have no choice but to see what's inside. Miss Tenero, if you would be so kind as to open the wallet and check its contents for me. All right. I usually don't pry into a passenger's belongings, but we have no choice here. Grape juice stains the outer cover. True, it was I who dropped it in juice, however, I didn't do it out of ill intentions. Seems that this passport is all that's in here. As you saw, there's nothing but a passport inside. This renders your wallet was the murder weapon argument moot. Wouldn't you agree? Please hear me out, Mr. Edgeworth. What is it now? Well, I was wondering, whose passport is it exactly? Can I take a look? Why not? I'm rather curious myself. This is... Republic of Forginia! Of course. This is just as I thought. This travel wallet belonged to Mr. Ackby Hicks, which makes it the victim's property. Yep. You stole the victim's wallet, didn't you? How dare you? You said it yourself. You claimed to be holding this wallet in your hands when I found you. Perhaps I did misconstrue the wallet for the murder weapon, but it seems that I wasn't wrong about who the culprit is. Do we have any money on us? Because that would clear that up fast. As you claim, the murder weapon is not the travel wallet. However, it is something you stole from Mr. Hicks after you were done with the vile deed. I find it hard to believe myself, but your motive was very simple. You were out to steal Mr. Hicks's money, weren't you? What? That doesn't make any sense. So even though I didn't have the murder weapon on me, you still suspect me. I see. You stood up at the crime scene with the victim's wallet in your hands. How can I turn a blind eye and not suspect you of foul play? Shouldn't that proof be enough for you that I did not murder the victim? Not at all. Oh, and why not? Because that wallet may not have been what I thought it was. You think I stole it? Yes, I'm very sorry to say it. I wouldn't usually be so rude, but it must be said. I never thought I'd see the day, but here I am calling a passenger a thief. Maybe I should put a serious face and say it more directly. I believe you removed the wallet from the victim's personage. It really doesn't matter how you phrase it. What I'd like to know is why you think I stole Mr. Hicks's wallet. I'm going to press this just in case, but I don't think we're going to get anything on this one. I don't think I have any sort of motive to speak of. I've never met Mr. Hicks before, and our only connection is this one flight. But that is more than enough of a reason. How do you figure? He was sitting in first class, and I think the implication is quite clear. You think I was after his money? But where did that cockamamie idea come from? True, you're also a passenger in first class, but I thought something was off about you and those deeply etched lines on your forehead. They're not lines. They're perfectly normal and a part of my natural face. Oh, poor Edgeworth. I don't think I've ever met someone with such terrible continence on a flight before. Oh, I love it. And that's when it hit me. You have the face of someone with money trouble. She really is making a fool of herself pursuing this line of logic. I should spare her and present the piece of evidence that contradicts her testimony. That there's no money in the wallet? Oh! Never mind. Psst. Okay, this is going to be important. I'm going to have to come back to it. I'll probably forget. There we go. I wonder if I might get a word in, Miss Tenero. What is it now? Miss Tenero, I wonder if you noticed the contradiction within your own testimony. What are you talking about? It's simply impossible that the motive for this murder was monetary theft. One glance at the crime scene should have told you that. Alright, if I have to pick a specific piece of money, I'm going to be mad. If I may direct your attention to the things strewn all over the floor. Ah, That's right, the floor is covered in bills and coinage. By your rationale, these were the very things the killer was after. I think we can assume that the wallet fell during the victim's struggle with his killer, and I would think that the killer would have noticed something like money scattering everywhere. Furthermore, as you can see, there was no effort made by the killer to gather the money. But the wallet... Ah, yes, the wallet. You will also recall that the only thing in it was Mr. Hicks's passport. If you are really insisting that it was a crime based on greed, then you're claiming that it was all for an empty travel wallet. Forgive me. Please. Is she not the killer? Hey, what the heck? Are you saying the attendant's wrong? That guy isn't the killer. Don't believe it, everyone. It's a trick. Will you all please be quiet? Miss Tenero? Yes. You lost your cool when you saw the dead body. Plus, the lounge was dark and looking into the light from the elevator. It's easy to see how you mistook the wallet in my hand for the murder weapon. I take no offense that you thought I was the killer. Mr. Edgeworth? Thank you for releasing me. Oh good, the Burgundian government is here. What is it now? So my Burgundian is a little rusty, but I'm pretty sure I can't say any of those words on YouTube. Miss Tenero, if you could please translate, I'd be much obliged. It sounds like Burgundian, but I don't understand any of it. There's another attendant on this flight who... I said that he is giving the runabout. I don't require an interpreter. I speak English just as well. See? You, the attendant. Yes, sir. I want this person to be under the arrest until we arrive at the airport. Are you the murderer? I'm sorry, sir, but what exactly are you hoping for? What is it you want? I am finished talking to the likes of you. Please, I would like to hear why you would like me to be held under arrest until we land. Oh. You! How dare you try to waste my time? You were the one who stuck your nose into my affairs. I wanted to spend even at least one more second with my precious art. I have no time for other things. I know what you are. I see through you. Insolvent. Yes, I'm pretty sure that's how you say it in English. Well, I'd hope that I don't dissolve in water, but I don't think that's what you meant. I'm sorry, but I don't think I caught your name. I am Zinc LeBlanc II. I am a very wealthy man in the Burgundia. But I am not an ordinary rich man. I am an art dealer, a rich seller of beauty. Mr. LeBlanc, what did you mean just now? Pardon? When you said that Mr. Edgeworth was giving me the runabout. I have to explain? Unbelievable. I will say it once and only once. I do not even have a second to waste. Time is money, as they say. Yes, and yet you continue to blather on. I saw it, yes I did. I saw the victim go onto the elevator, going down to the lounge. It was exactly at 6 o'clock. Oh, here's where I'm going to need our thing. And what's the significance of that time? At 6, he says. Well, wait, you saw him at 6? Well, what's the matter, Mr. Edgeworth? He understands, I see. Miss Attendant, what time did you discover the body? Well, it was a little after the patch of turbulence, so I would say around 6:15. Hicks was his name, was it? Then I say that man Hicks was killed in the 15-minute time span. And the only person in the lounge at that time was the prosecutor, yes? Yeah, I was in my seat the whole time. Me too. I was watching the movie and enjoying a fun glass of grape juice. Fantastic. I was still eating. Still haven't finished, see? See? The other passengers have an alibi, so you have no problem with them, I suppose. No compliant, I see. Not a single word against this, right? I have no way of discounting what you have put forth at this point, but it wasn't me. Oh, so you say, but you have... What, you say, the evidence? Mr. Edgeworth, are you really the culprit after all? Mr. LeBlanc, I suppose you are quite certain in what you saw, enough to give testimony? Of course. I was looking at that man the whole time. He was playing with that annoying little small machine the whole time. Machine? Yes, that's what you people call it in English, yes. It was making me crazy with the click, 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 click. From that description, it sounds like some sort of small computer. I believe what Mr. LeBlanc is talking about is a cell phone. I have to say, I did see him playing with it quite a bit myself. A simple cell phone, a laptop or organizer I can see, but it's kind of low budget. I hate that noisy little machine in his hand. Not a fragment of beauty. All it produces is ugly sounds. Anyway, I know what I saw. Mr. Nero, yes? I was wondering if I might be granted permission to examine the crime scene. What? You want to examine the crime scene? If you would grant me a little measure of time, I'm sure I can produce the real culprit. I don't like the sound of that. Fox in the duck pen. Fantastic. Yes, I think that's how you say it in English. It is. That is exactly how it goes. I want these things to become sayings. It's Fox guarding the hen house, and I believe my innocence was proven earlier. And if I'm given the chance, I can clear up all the remaining doubts. Mr. Nero, if you wait until we arrive, there's a good chance that some evidence will have been destroyed by then. I understand. Let me see what the captain has to say. Ha! This should not be approved. Please, Mr. LeBlanc. In an emergency, all decisions are to be made by the captain alone. Now, please wait here while I go ask the captain what to do. I'll be right back. And we'll pick this up in the next episode. Alright. Well, my suspicions changed. I really thought it was going to be the flight attendant, like, right away. She was giving some bad vibes, but, no, I think she was just very, very mistaken and very freaked out. So, now it's this guy. It's got to be, right? Right? It's that guy. He's trying way too hard to pin this on us. But we shall see. I hope you guys are enjoying this. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.